Is there any supplements for weight loss? There's so many companies out there who claims to help in weight loss like Neutralite, Herbalife and many such supplement companies are there who says that they'll be reducing this amount of weight in the given time. Is everyone working on those brands are certified dietitian? How do they operate? How do they work? Now, if you have similar questions in your mind, stay with me till the end of this video. There are so many brands out there. If you see, they sell their products in the name of fat loss. They'll be selling supplements in the name of fat loss. Now, have you ever thought about so many rich people out there in India and abroad who are obese, who are having some amount of weight, and nobody wants excess weight in their body. But if any supplement, if any other technique would have been there, if by eating that particular food, if you start shredding or burning fat from your body, couldn't they afford that kind of method? Or those supplements which are provided by these brands are very expensive. So have you really thought about it? The main reason, I'll tell you how do they operate. The first thing is, there are no supplements, there are no specific techniques which will, without you being working on it, without activity, without following a proper calorie deficit diet, if you are not following it, no amount of food that you're eating, no amount of activity that you are doing will help you reduce weight. But how are these companies are able to achieve the result that you have been seeing in social media, that losing 10 kgs in a month, which is huge. The real reason how they operate is, I have been asked to join such company. One of my friend has been working there, and that's how I got to know the real insight, what actually happens there, probably a couple of years before. What they make you do. Even back then I was also have this questions in my mind, how are they really operating? So when I introduced to the program, I've been asked to read few books and then to know about supplements. That's where they ask you to gain their knowledge about the supplements that you are going to prescribe to your clients. Now, what they make you really do is cut down on your food, right? So the food which you are already eating, they will specifically ask you to cut down on the amount of carbohydrate that you are eating. Now, when anyone knows that if you leave your food that you're eating, you will start losing weight. It's very simple. Even a child knows that. When you're cutting down on whole food, whole grains, specifically the carbohydrate, so that kind of cutting down a lot on the carbohydrate, rich food, that basically is a keto diet, which leads you into ketosis, where fat is used as fuel, and then you start losing weight. Then there are a lot of, along with the advantage of losing weight, which I'll cover in a bit. Before that, there are a lot of disadvantages in following a keto diet. First thing is, when you are cutting down a whole group of food, you are depriving yourself from a lot of vitamins and minerals and fiber that you're getting from those particular food. For example, you're cutting down, they'll be asking you to cut down on fruits, which fruit contains a lot of fructose and sucrose, which basically is carbohydrate. Now, fruit gives you essential vitamins and minerals, micronutrients, which you don't get it from other grains. You just get it from fruits and vegetables. Now, when you're cutting down on your food, you're depriving yourself from those essential nutrients, right? So that filler, they need to fill the gap, right? When you're losing weight, they need to fill the gap for those micronutrients. So that's where these companies comes into picture, where they are basically selling you supplements. Their whole goal is to sell supplements to fill the gap of the food that you are not eating. And one might say it's the right approach, it's the wrong approach. Everybody has their own perspective. But what I believe, I see the things is, if you are cutting down on a particular food, and if you are relying only on supplements, the supplements are necessary, supplements are important, but if you are able to get that particular supplement, particular essential nutrient from the food that you can eat, then why to go for supplements? Simple rule is you think in this way: if you are in an entire day, if you have eaten your food and you are relying most on the supplements, just think about it. Can you rely on this particular habit of yours, daily schedule where you eat your food, cutting down on a lot of carbohydrate rich food, and you are relying on supplements? If you cannot do the same thing again and again for your entire life, then this is not the right choice of diet for you, because eventually it has to stop, right? If you are going for a subscription for 3 months, a lot of supplements, and you lose a good amount of weight by following the things whatever they have asked you to do. But once the 4th month starts, when you have not retained their program, you start eating your regular food, you'll start gaining weight very quickly, because when you are relying on a ketosis diet, you're basically losing weight. When I say weight, you're losing a lot of muscles, you're losing fat along with a lot of muscles. So when your muscles are not there in your body, your metabolism also goes down. So the metabolism is down, your body doesn't need a lot of energy to run its functions, your essential functions like digestion, your respiration, all these things needs energy, right? Even if you're moving around, you need energy. So when there is no muscles there, their metabolism has gone down drastically, then body is requiring very less amount of energy, needs very less amount of energy to run its function. Now we are basically not habituated of cutting down drastically our food, which is obviously not the right approach. When you start eating your regular food, which you have been eating before you have started the program, you start gaining weight very quickly. Even I have seen people coming to me complaining that they have gained more than the weight which they had earlier. I mean, like if they have lost 10 kgs, they would have gained for 15 20 kgs in just 1 or 2 months. So these companies will ask you to follow this program every month. They will push you to buy for 6 month supplements, 1 year supplements. But do you really rely on supplements for your entire life? Just think about it. In the beginning only, I told you it's about your choice, making wise choice. If you wish to go through this program, even if after knowing the fact, then it's everybody is free to make their own choice. But the thing is, the impact on the health on this kind of routine or a food plan, you should know about it first. So when you're cutting down on a lot of carbohydrate, first thing is you're cutting down on the micronutrients. Obviously it's coming from the supplements that you're getting, but you will feel dizzy, you'll feel your body will feel lethargic all the time. Your mind will not work because it's not getting enough fuel, because fat is something which doesn't burn instantly. Carbohydrate, instant energy your body is getting from the carbohydrate rich food, because it's digests faster and it through our bloodstream we are getting the energy. So if you do any mind work where your mind is engaged, then you'll not be able to do your work properly. Your productivity will go down. Secondly, you'll feel constipated. People complain that there's blood coming out when they go in the toilet during the morning. So this kind of issues come up, and many studies have found out that if you are relying on high fat diet, then this can lead to a lot of cancer related issues. So make a wise choice, but I would never prescribe or recommend that kind of diet plan. If you wish to go for such kind of diet plan, you can check with a dietitian, you can check with your doctor. If they are recommending, then probably it's the right choice for you. But generally you shouldn't go for that kind of drastic approach. Now the whole idea of this video to make you aware of this kind of things which is going around in the market, to make you aware, and you make a wise choice by seeing the advantage, by calculating the disadvantage you are getting from following any particular plan, any food plan for your weight loss journey. So first thing which we need to rectify is weight loss is not you should be looking for fat loss. There is no harm in having more muscles, but there is harm in having more fat in your body. Fat is important, but still there should be having healthy fat which doesn't cause health issues. So that's the whole idea. And if you have found this video valuable, share it with your friends. If you have any questions regarding any health related issues or fitness issues, fitness related queries, you can let us know in the comment section. And please share this video and subscribe to our channel so that we can spread this awareness of good health and fitness. Thank you so much for watching today. Have a great day ahead.